My name is Victor.
Okay.
I'm calling from Surulere.
All right.
Sorry, Doctor, please, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Welcome to Automedics.
Yes, sir. Please, I called about 2 weeks ago in respect of my Mitsubishi L300 bus,
Okay.
98 model. And the question I asked the other time is, I know it's a Japanese product.
Yeah.
And I want to buy engine, which I have somebody. The person I spoke with said, it basically, can I get something in America? Being a Japanese product, is it possible for me to get the engine in America?
Well, it depends on the demand for the American market. Toyota is also made in Japan, but you find a lot of them in America. You also have Nissan made in America. Made in Japan, and then you find them in America. Even the Lexus you're talking about, they're all made in Japan, but for American market. So if it's for the American market, yes, you can find it. But if it is not for American market, which I doubt, you probably won't find it. You easily find it in Europe. But then, of course, why not give it a try? If you have someone there, he'll give it a try and see if he'll be able to get the engine for you.
Okay.
All right, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It's Automedics, and Dr. Ben is very much here in the studio to help us take our car questions. Now, the last caller, or the person that was asking about thermostat, I know that, is it thermostat now? Yeah, it's thermostat. It's either it is stocked open or stocked closed.
No, stock open, not closed.
Stocked open.
Yeah, if it is stock closed, it will overheat.
Yes, if it's stocked open, closed, it will overheat.
Yeah.
But now, what about in the situation whereby there is no thermostat at all? That means it's going to be the same thing.
It's going to be the same thing. Stock open is like you're not having a thermostat there.
Oh, right.
Because the reason why I was suggesting stock open,
okay,
because he said nobody worked on it.
Wow.
But I will be very surprised because very, very few thermostats will get stock open.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Dr. Ben.
You're welcome.
My name is Ayinde.
You're welcome, sir.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead with your question.
I think issue with network.
Yeah, so please, if you're trying to send us questions on our WhatsApp or on our Facebook, we are having a bit of technicalities here. Please, you just need to just cooperate with us as we get things better. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I listened to the last two the speakers. The guy that was talking about Lexus or whatever. Whether I could get the parts in America.
No. He didn't say Lexus. I was making examples for him. He was talking about the Mitsubishi L300 1998 model. If he could get the engine from America because he has someone in America, because the vehicle is a Japanese vehicle. And I said, Toyota and Lexus and Nissan are made in Japan, but you also have them in America. So it depends on what the market demand is. If there's no demand for, because the L300 is a bus, and being a very old model bus, is very, very unlikely that you may find it in U.S.
That's it.
Yeah.
You were spot on. Just to corroborate what you have said, most vehicles are, they are now international. They transcend all regions.
Yeah.
So, but that L300 is very old, archaic, and decrepit.
Yeah.
So, suffice it to say that all of those that we get from L300 will be from Europe. However, there may be a new version, which must have been renamed, maybe Quest or whatever. I'm just giving that as an example. So, but
you will not be able to find. Well, if it's a new model, which means the engine won't work for him, because what he's actually looking for is the engine.
Is L300.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right, the program is still Automedics, and we have Dr. Ben very much in the studio. Yes, I have this report of a minor crash involving a truck and a car which occurred around Punch newspaper on the inward section of the expressway. We have rescue team already deployed from Ibafo outpost, especially to manage the traffic situation on that corridor. So you need to put your heart into this. It's around Marlborough. Hello, good morning. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, good morning. Welcome to Automedics.
Can I be on? Okay, thank you. Good morning, Dr. Ben.
Good morning. Welcome to Automedics.
My name is Mr. Ina.
Okay.
I ride RAV4 200 and 2009.
Okay.
I got it in December, and I want to service it.
Yeah.
But my technician told me that I should leave it until the engine or the time it takes service.
Until
So
what?
I don't know if...
Hello, I didn't get the last part of what you said.
So I want to service it.
Yeah.
But the technician said I should leave it until the car indicates touch. So I don't know if that is right.
Well, that is not completely cool with me, because what we actually advise most times when you buy a used vehicle is to change the fluids yourself, because you don't know how long it's been in operation. You don't know, you don't have a record of the previous owner's usage. You don't know when it was last serviced, so it will be very difficult for you to keep records. So our recommendation all the time is that when you buy a used vehicle, change the fluids, and then you start keeping record from that moment. So it makes it easier for you to know, okay, this is when the next service is due. So you cannot really tell. Sometimes these vehicles are aboard a ship for some weeks. And of course, you know how the temperature at sea will be like, rise and fall in temperature, and then you have condensation settling up in various components. So it is advisable that you change the fluid and then you start keeping your records from that moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then secondly, sorry, this one looks lower. What do you mean by polytron? I've been hearing that from that phrase.
Well, polytron is a metal treatment concentrate that actually treats metal. It reduces friction by 95%. And by doing that, it makes sure that you have proper lubrication in anywhere lubrication is required. So by reducing friction, it also increases your engine efficiency, and also increase fuel efficiency by up to 3 times the amount of fuel you will use. So it's a metal treatment that is very, very beneficial. And in case... Any car can use it? Of course. Not only cars, you can use it anywhere lubrication is required, on heavy-duty equipment and, machineries, and everywhere. Wherever lubrication is required, you can use Polytron.
Okay. I think I'll get the office at this in the Ikeja.
Okay, well, Kewa will give out the number again if you want to get Polytron from Ikeja. Because our main we have a workshop inside the opposite the correctional center.
Yes,
yeah, you can go to that center and get Polytron.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
You're welcome.
All right, Kewa, let's have the address again.
Okay, if you want to get Polytron in Ikeja, please call 070 67 89 51 88. But if you want to get Polytron on other parts in Lagos, call 070 60 60 74 94.
All right. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes,
My name
good morning.
is Michael.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using Toyota Corolla Ultimate.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me? Last Sunday, the setting light engine just came up. I don't know what is the issue. But my mechanic say I should go and change the spark plug.
The check engine light came on, and then your mechanic says you should go and change the spark plug.
Yes.
That is wrong. Because how did he know? How did he know the spark plug is the problem?
So that's why I want to confirm. If I go and maybe I should go and run a scan, I don't know what is the issue.
That is the best thing for you to do. Run a scan, then you know exactly what is responsible for the check light coming on.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
All right.
Well, it's always better to run a scan first before you start throwing parts. I think that should be a first-time listener. I'm not sure,
Yeah,
but then
you see, the thing is that
yeah,
some
because
are required.
they
They
are
are
not
redundant.
required.
You are just tying or
Just
throwing
wasting
your
money.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. This is Automedics.
Yes. My name is Farid Ogban.
Okay, go ahead with your question.
Please, I have a Toyota Camry. I think it was 2019. What do you call it?
2019.
2000 rather, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm using it. If you have if I load it with AC before 30 minutes, it will here will drop
Hello.
to the level and be vibrating on my leg.
Hello. Listen to the auto
Can
doctor
you
here.
tell us the exact year of the vehicle, please?
Hello?
Yeah, what is the exact year of the vehicle?
Okay, 2000, sir.
2000.
You want to call turning light?
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
when you put on the air conditioner, what happens?
If I put it on air conditioner, the atmosphere will drop down after walking for maybe 30 minutes or inside travel. It will drop down. And I started the indicator, I started the touch according to the mechanic, I think that's all. For the speed, the system is up to now.
Well, the problem is with the idle control system, and I guess if they haven't tampered with anything, the check engine light should be showing on the dashboard by now.
Actually, the truth of the matter, I bought the bus, but it was coming to came with the knocking engine. I have to change the engine with Tokubo.
Yeah.
But from the day they installed the engine, it was showing the check engine. I told my mechanic why that is knowing that is normal. That hardly you can check any vehicle on the road that you not have check engine.
Well, you see, the way they have actually advised you is very difficult to know exactly what the problem is. If you've been driving the vehicle for a very long time with the check engine light on, even if another problem comes up, the check engine light will still stay on. So you can't really tell what has happened, what has actually occurred recently. But you need to run a scan to know exactly why the check engine light is on. But then the idle system has a problem. That is why it's dropping. Because when you put on the air conditioner, the idle speed is supposed to increase a little bit so it will be able to hold the load. That is the AC compressor. Now, if you put on the AC and then the idle is dropping, it means that the engine control system, that is the engine control, the engine management system, or the ECU or brain box, has not recognized the load of the AC compressor, and that is why it's going low, because it doesn't recognize that load. So they need to check exactly what is wrong with the idle control system. This one is quite easy because it has an idle control solenoid that could be serviced. It could either be stuck, I think it's stuck closed. That is why the speed is dropping. If it is stuck open, the idle speed will be very, very high. So I think they need to look at it and then clear up all the channels around the idle air control system, and they should be working okay.
So I hope my mechanic will know, because I don't know where I put that idle control system you're talking about.
Well, I don't know his competence, so it will be very difficult for me to tell if he can do it. If it's one of my boys, I can beat my chest on it, but I don't know your mechanic.
All right. Yeah, we have to let it go because it seems to be short of words there. Yeah. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. The program is still Automedics, and Dr. Vane is very much here. Do not forget that on Lagos Ibadan Expressway, Otedola Inwo Secretariat, Corner U-turn, Tollgate, motorways is okay. Or just a bridge inwards Chinatown, Alakwere, Ogudu. Is also a moving traffic. We have construction work ongoing at Ifako Bridge inwards car wash, so you might experience a bit of slow movement there. Car wash inwards Olopomeji is good. Car wash down to Otedola is okay. All right, let me move let me start taking WhatsApp questions now because we've taken enough calls, I think. Okay, this one says I drive a Honda Accord 2005. And this is the vehicle I use just from Maryland to Ojota 4 times in a week. and I service the engine every 3 months with 5W30. But my friend said it's wasting of money that I should extend it to 4 or 5 months. Is this true, sir?
Well, you're on the right path. Don't allow anybody
Don't be misled
you. At least you are not borrowing the money to service the engine. So be on. I mean, I have never seen where overservice has killed an engine. So it's nothing like.
There's nothing like overservice.
There's nothing like overservice. I mean, a lot of people will look at it like you're wasting your money, but you're actually saving that engine. And then put your vehicle side by side your friend's vehicle, and then see who spends more money at the end of the day.
Are you for real?
Oh yeah, you'll see that he will be spending more because his vehicle will be getting damaged more frequently than yours.
That means
if it doesn't happen now, when it is going to happen,
oh my God. I can imagine. Okay, so preventive maintenance is always the key.
And we keep saying it all the time. A lot of people do not do preventive maintenance.
Yes, that's
what we
repairs.
keep doing all the time is repairs. And if you don't do preventive maintenance, you are going to carry out expensive repairs.
Oh. By the time the trouble will start,
that is why sometimes
technicians will not be able to handle it. Pounds foolish.
Exactly.
Okay, this one says, how can one apply Polytron to fuel, please?
Well, if you're talking about the fuel conditioner, it comes in the plastic bottle.
Okay.
And I think it treats up to about 100 liters, and then there's also graduation there that shows you how to apply it per the liters of fuel you have in your tank.
Okay.
So it's not something I'll be able to, but like I always tell people, when I want to use a Polytron fuel conditioner in my car,
okay,
I just pour the whole content. For me, there's no overdose. All I need is the action.
Yeah, that's the Polytron, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
that's fuel conditioner.
Okay, fuel conditioner. Okay, not MTC.
Exactly.
Wow.
So before people get it wrong, the vehicle starts.
Dr. Ben, by the time we get MTC, we also get a conditioner. Oh my! Well, it's actually expensive using cars these days, especially in Lagos.
Anywhere.
Especially in Lagos because of the state of our roads and everything.
Traffic,
Okay. This one says my Mercedes CLA 250 2014 model indicator is always showing high temperature of about 87 to 92 degrees. What can I do to bring down the temperature?
Well, he didn't mention which of the temperature. Is he talking about the engine temperature or the ambient temperature? Now, if it's the engine temperature at 87 is nothing.
Okay.
Because that engine should run up to about 95 to 98 degrees if it's running normal.
Okay.
But if you are talking about the outside temperature, it's showing 87. Well, it also depends. Is it showing in Fahrenheit or in centigrade? So we need to know what scale of measurement it's actually using.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we've taken this question, this one. That was the caller. I think that was the first caller. It says that's how to fix the P0128. I think we got the 128 this morning. Okay. And it said that the fan is not direct. And does that mean the thermostat change or ECT sensor? Okay,
we've
taken.
Talking about ECT sensor, it's actually talking about the thermostat function. So if you confirm that the fan is not running direct, then look at the thermostat. Is either not there or is stuck open.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Control room. Someone is telling me here that Obakran Road by Mobile Filling Station that there is an accident there and the backlog is still at Gege Market. Please, I need you to authenticate this report. Let's know the actual situation of things on that stretch. Let's know, give me comprehensive updates and I'll appreciate that. Okay, let me take another one. It says I drive a RAV4 2009 model. I got it in December. We took that too. Yes. Okay. But how can it service? Oh, let me just pick a call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead with your question.
Yeah, this is Mr. Benjamin.
Okay, yes. Go ahead with your question. This is Automedics.
I just want to ask questions about my car. I'm using Toyota Sienna 2003.
Okay.
Are you listening?
Muna jinka.
Hello?
Muna jinka.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us? We can hear you perfectly.
Okay, I say I'm using Toyota Sienna 2003.
And Dr. Ben is greeting you here.
So I have an issue with the...
He's not listening.
You understand? So if I put it on drive, initially it will be moving sluggishly, but afterwards it will start moving normal. But it doesn't select. But it's not shout to me, it's nothing like that. So I now complained to my mechanic. He was telling me that I have a problem with my valve body. So which I don't understand the valve body. But before then, in the morning, if I want to check the oil gauge, I used to notice some stain at the edge of that stick, like roasted or something, roasted like something like that at the edge of the stick. But the oil is bleached. So I don't know what's the problem. So please, can you let me know what is happening, right? Thank you very much.
Well, the best thing for you is to change the gearbox.
Mm-hmm.
That is the best option. If you see anything like any roasted or maybe anything burnt when you pull out the dipstick,
Okay.
it means that something is actually roasting inside the gearbox. It could be the clutches, which is the most common thing that will actually get burnt in there. So servicing the valve body or changing the valve body will not be the solution to the problem. If you've seen that already, please replace the gearbox, because whatever you are going to do now, you are going to spend money down the drain. Yeah.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Please control room. Let me know what's going on at Oba Akran. Yeah, someone is saying that there is an accident there by mobile filling station and the backlog is at Agege Market. Please let me get a comprehensive update on this so that I can advise motorists who are applying that route. Okay, Dr. Ben is still very much here in the studio to take your car questions. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Morning, sir.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Good morning, ma. This is William on the line.
Okay.
Hello, ma.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I really enjoy your program, so I listen to the program time to time.
Thank you.
What I want to ask is that the issue of this polytron, that's I want to ask the engineer in the house that how are we going to apply when you get the polytron? Are we going to mix it with the oil, or we are using ordinary polytron on the engine?
No, the polytron, it's something that you add to the oil. Now, there's no special way of adding it up. If you like, you can mix it with your oil before you pour the oil inside your engine. The other way is that you can pour your engine oil and then later add polytron to it.
Okay, I'm using Mobi, HCHA Mobi, so I'm going to use it with that oil.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you, sir.
I didn't get you. Say you are using mobile.
I'm using Mobi oil.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that am I going to buy exactly the 4 liter or there's a 1 liter, the little one?
No, you buy your normal 4 liters. If your engine is using 4 liters, you buy 4 liters. If your engine is using 6 liters, you get 6 liters.
Okay.
So the content there, polytron is only 473 mil, so it will not increase your oil level significantly.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So can I get it at the liquid office?
You can get it from any of our location that is close to you.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. The program is still Automedics. Now, Dr. Benson, one is, this is Ayodeji. He said, I'm the one that won the free vehicle scan from Dr. Ben during the music contest. I've not been around, just came back last week. I went to the Ilukweju office and there's no instruction.
Yeah, well, he didn't come at the appointed time.
He didn't come on time.
It's just the same thing that happened to people who won the gift voucher for Lagos.
We have a caller. Apologies for that. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
I drive a Mazda Primacy.
A Mazda what?
Primacy. P-R-E-M-A-C. Primacy.
Okay, Primacy. Okay.
Yes, exactly. But what I noticed is that on this, my car, yes, I agree, my car is now shorting oil. And I haven't taken a decision yet, either to buy or to overhaul. I've looked for good overhaul. They're all saying, no, it's not advisable to overhaul Mazda. And in fact, the day I went to Ladipo, I saw a mechanic lamenting an engine just got 1 week is damaged. So I think I should keep driving my car like that for now. And that's my question. I realize that once I'm on hydro, once I'm driving, many times I think my vehicle consumes more fuel. So I was thinking probably it's because of this engine that is shorting oil. The engine consumes more fuel, and I have a can. I just thought, okay, let me just see what's going on. So while I was driving without AC, I realized that I have my fuel trim, because I've been listening to your program from the Continental. So I realized that my fuel trim goes up to like plus 25, plus 20. But when I'm on AC, once I now use AC, it comes down to plus 9, plus 10. So I don't know if there's any explanation for that.
My brother, there's no fuel trim that you are going to do that will be useful to you for now until you overhaul or replace that engine. Because as long as it's consuming high fuel, high oil, definitely is going to consume more fuel as well. So, in fact, it will get to a point that the engine will become unmanageable, because you'll be spending a lot of money driving that vehicle. You'll be buying oil, so much oil, and you'll be buying so much petrol. So the earlier you do it, the better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know if automatic overhauls the engine. I don't know if you overhaul, because I don't know what to do. Overhaul or buy another engine. I don't want to buy an engine from Ladipo or 1 week down the line and back to square one.
Well, we do, but not on these year models.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM control room. Please, I'm still expecting updates from you, especially for those flying over Accra. Yes, someone told me that we have an accident on that stretch. Please let me know what's exactly going on there. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is Automedics.
Yeah, please, I want to complain what is happening with my vehicle 203 Corolla. So, hello, are you with me?
You say Corolla 2003?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, I noticed that the car shot oil after 3 weeks. Some 2 weeks lost, the oil was short, but the car is not smoking and it's not consuming fuel. The temperature is okay. Everything is okay, but it's showing check light.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the cause of this. I use mobile. Then because of that, because it's drying, I now change it to hand. But I noticed that when mechanic was telling me that there's a specific oil, there's a number on the cap when you open the engine. 5W20, something like that. So I don't know what's the cause of the shorting of oil, because the car is not smoking and it keep on shorting the oil.
Do you see any sign of leakages around the engine?
It's yesterday when I took it to him, when we opened the bonnet, the oil still, but I don't know if that can take the a lot of volume that make it short, because we see some oil from there and the bottom plate side, but it's not dropping on the floor.
Yeah, but there's evidence that there's oil leaking somewhere. Why not fix where the oil is leaking out from first? The oil that you are seeing there that is leaking from there, where do you think it goes to, or where is it coming from? It's actually leaking from the engine. So if you have any volume of oil coming out from the engine, that oil is lost already. Until you fix where it's leaking from, then you will be able to determine if there's somewhere else that the oil is going. As long as it's leaking, what will be on your mind is that is where you're losing oil. Since you are sure that it's not smoking, it's only after you fix those leakages you'll be able to know if it's actually burning the oil or not. But as long as there's evidence of leakage, fix that leak first. And for the check engine, you need to run a scan.
Okay. All right. So I have to run a check for the check engine.
You have to run a scan for the check engine.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Yeah, do not forget that the flat body trailer that was causing an impediment the early hours of this morning, yes, at Owodioni in was my 12 has been taken off, and we have a better movement on that stretch. So it's a jolly ride all the way. Okay. This one says, please, I'm using a Honda Accord 2008. I noticed a triangle yellow light from the dashboard at that point of taking off on high speed. The lights will flash, but on a normal move, it doesn't show up. Please, I want to know the cost of this. Is it cost or cost?
I guess he's talking about the cost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as in price.
Not as in price, yeah.
There could be several reasons why that is coming up. If you have, if that triangle comes out, there must be an inscription on the triangle. Okay.
Yes, I think it comes with this exclamation symbol.
Some will come with the zigzag sign for vehicle stability and all that. So it depends what is coming out with. It definitely will come out alone. So,
okay.
But then a scan is still the right thing to do, because if you run a scan, you'll be able to find out exactly what is coming on. A lot of people think that it's only when the check engine light or service engine light comes up that you'll be able to scan. But if you have any malfunction whatsoever on the instrument cluster, including air conditioner, you can run a scan on the system, because all these systems are computer controlled, so you can actually interrogate the system to find out exactly what is going on.
Okay. This person says, I want to buy a Toyota Prius 2006. Please, what do you advise? I want to import it from the US.
Well, it's good. That is what you want. all you need to do is that it's a hybrid vehicle. So, first and foremost, when it comes in, or before you get it, ensure that the condition of the battery is known.
Okay.
If the battery is not too good, 2006?
Yes,
you should be changing the battery, because the battery is usually 10 years. So anything after that is Jara. So just as you're importing it, import the battery with it.
Import the battery with it?
Yeah.
Or should you get the battery from here?
Where you won't get them.
Okay, Dr. Ben said you should import the battery with that vehicle if you don't want trouble for yourself. Okay, let me take another question. Okay, I think I should just speak a call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. My name is Rafa.
All right, go ahead. We can hear you.
Yeah, please, I'm driving a Toyota Camry 2003.
Okay.
I noticed my car, if I start in the morning, by ref, smooth ref, and all that. And so I tried to run a scan on it because there is check engine on. So it was giving me P0121.
121.
P0121.
Yeah.
Just touch the body, kind of thing like that. So I took it to the mechanic. Mechanic checked it. He was saying my block engine is not supplying to plug 1 and plug 4.
The
I
what?
told him that there's a scan I run on this.
Hello, hold on. What did he say?
Hello?
What did the mechanic say?
He said that when I told him about the scan I run on, that he said as he's checking it that that's not the cause. That there is no, that he checked that there is no power on there is no current on plug 1 and plug 4. And again,
is the engine vibrating?
Hello?
Is the engine vibrating? Is it misfiring?
Yeah, it's misfiring. I told him that this code, I've Googled it. They said that it goes to safe mode, then this thing will be happening to it. It will be jerking. It will be going slowly. All these things they've already put it there. That let us follow this. He said no. And my plug engine, this clinical is faulty. That they have to check the block engine to see where the cause is. He said it will cost me money. I gave him the money. He opened the engine. The same thing started again until he went to go and check what I told him to check. So after changing, he now changed the injector of the car. The car started working. After a week, he went back to that safe mode. The same code started on it. P0121. So I don't know what to do. Now he has condemned my engine. He said I should go and buy another engine.
You guys are just dancing around the problem. You have not really...
You have not hit the nail on the head.
At all. You are just dancing around the issue. You run a scan on it. It gave you exactly what the problem is. Throttle pedal position sensor, a switch A, circuit, range, or the performance. And you guys are just dancing around it. You know what? Your technician is incapable of trying, fixing that vehicle. Get someone else. That is all I can tell you. Because if he didn't heed to your advice, when you're actually telling him about the code, he's doing something else, and then you're just sinking money into a sinking hole.
That's a thick one.
Now, the car is shorting oil. It's like, I don't know.
Well?
It's shorting oil seriously because he has opened the engine already.
Well, I don't know, but just get someone who knows about it to deal with it.
So, what should we do about the code, sir?
That is what I'm saying. Get someone who knows about it. Obviously, your technician doesn't have a clue about what is going on there, so he can't help you. So get someone who knows about it.
Okay, sir.
All right.
I'll bring it down to your office, sir.
We don't do 2003.
2003, Toyota Camry.
Yeah, we don't do. No, we don't do 2003.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Dr. Ben, what's this guy? I'm sure he's already sounding frustrated. You said you should get a mechanic that knows what is wrong with his vehicle. Yeah. And he said he wants to bring it down to Automedics. Another thing is that you do not fix vehicles, that's 2003 vehicles.
Yeah, but you see the truth is this. We are not the only technicians that are out there.
Yeah.
We have trained so many technicians.
Okay.
If Automedics does not take 2003, that does not mean that some of our trainees don't take it.
Okay.
There are people, a lot of guys there who knows their job. But the guy he met doesn't know anything about it.
Wow.
And that is why I'm saying quickly change that person, because it will just make him spend a lot of money without getting the
results. Okay. All right, this person says, let me not take that. I think we're going to talk about that tomorrow. This person says, I drive a Camry 2004. I hear the sound of the engine while driving, such that I know when the gear changes through the sound. My mechanic said there's nothing wrong with that. Please, what's your view?
Well, I need to know what kind of sound he's talking about. Is it that the sound is too loud?
I'm sure it's too loud. That's why he's saying it. He said whenever he applies the brakes or when he changes the gear, he hears the sound.
Well, maybe the exhaust is leaking. Or maybe the catalytic converter is, the catalytic converter is missing. So it will make the engine sound very loud. So maybe that is what is going on.
Wow.
But if the gear changes, well, then it means the gear is okay.
Okay.
Maybe the engine is unnecessarily too loud.
Okay. Yes, this last question I want to take, but I really want us to talk about it tomorrow if time permits. It says, what's the function of coolants in the vehicle?
It's just like...
so that's why I said...
the water you put inside the radiator as coolant.
Yes.
Now, a lot of people will be looking at the additive, the antifreeze, as the coolant. That is what they call the coolant. So maybe, if he's listening, let him make it very clear what it actually means here.
Okay.
Is he talking about the water you add to the radiator? Is he talking about the antifreeze that is added to the coolant in the radiator?
Okay.
Or what does it really mean?
So the water that is being added to the radiator is different from the antifreeze.
Oh yeah, sure. It is
so I think
there are people who just use ordinary water.
Yeah.
And we also have we advise against using ordinary water.
Water, yes.
Because it contains minerals.
Yeah.
And that will make the water boil quickly.
Yes, so, it's time to pack our bags.
We are packing our bags. Our bags are expired.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Ben. Thank you. It's always our pleasure having you. Also want to thank KWETU for giving moral support today. A big thank you to the social media guys. Thank you, Mubosada Kasali and her team. Appreciation goes to Hotel Victor and the executive producer, Tayo Akonle. My name is Aderon Kerry. We'll be joining again tomorrow, Friday, but the last edition this week on Automedics. Until then, have a blessed day. Bye.
point on the roads, rails and waterways. We bring you up to speed with the latest traffic news, plus views and comments from transportation experts. Traffic Radio 96.1 Lagos. Traffic news round the clock.